You've reached Fort Collins Police Services. If you have an emergency, hang up and dial. Lobby hours are 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. So we may provide the best possible service. Please select from the following options. If you have general police-related questions, need a copy of a police report, or need to report a tow or repossession.
Wait while I transfer your call.
Dispatch, this is Chrissy.
Hi, yes. This is not an emergency. I was just speaking to a gentleman here on the other line. He didn't really understand what my intentions were. I just talk a lot. Okay, so I'm sorry. I got to mostly the bottom with him, but I basically needed help with possibly a superior officer calling me back. As high as I can possibly get in the police force. I've made these requests before. I haven't gotten any callbacks before. I've been trying to get, I left messages for Lieutenant Kinsman, Jerry Shiager. No one's giving me a callback. And so I just need to get to anybody at this point that's not on dispatch, just a police officer just to talk to. If you can possibly punch some requests through for me, if that's okay. I mean, like I said, the higher up, the better. The first level employees are what are causing some of my problems in getting through to people, or getting the.
I could get you to the internal affairs voicemail if you like.
Do you know who? I mean, I hate to admit I've already spoken to internal affairs, and they've kind of they're. I mean, how do you investigate internal affairs? Like, is there another department? Because they're actually part of the same problem. I've actually caught them not taking an internal complaint correctly, and so I don't know who else to talk to. I'm trying to put together paperwork for other institutions like Dora and Denver, so forth and so on.
But you're trying to do what?
Well, I'm eventually having to put together a complaint for this if I can't get through to you guys. But I'm trying to get to you guys first on an internal affairs level to address an issue with your force. There's officers that don't know the law that I've caught, and
I could get you to the internal affairs lieutenant.
So yeah, somebody in live or something different. That would be the best.
It'll be a voicemail today. It's a holiday.
Sure, that works. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
Okay, it's Lieutenant Murphy. Just a second.
Sure, thanks. Yes, hello there?
Hello?
Oh, hey, is this, Lieutenant Murphy?
Yep.
Oh, good. I was told I would just receive your voicemail. I got, transferred from dispatch. Do you have a moment, to talk real quick?
You got what?
Do you have a moment, to talk real quick? Are you on the job and can talk?
I'm on the treadmill, but yeah, go ahead.
Oh, so you're not working on the treadmill? Okay, well this is pretty easy, but it's pretty important. And so my name is William Montgomery. I am a hometown resident here of Fort Collins, Colorado, and I've been basically following what my brother and I have uncovered. Is just a massive amount of fraud and lack of education, and so forth and so on. Blah 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 blah. What we're really concerned about right now is that we are not getting any due process with regards to trying to get the Fort Collins Police Department to open up an internal investigation on an issue. And we've spoken to Jerry Shiager before. He told us a couple things. One, to write it down, and two, he gave us some answers to questions that we felt as though compromised him in the first place as a person that could handle our complaint. It actually now involves him because of the way he answered. And so And the other half, like I was saying, is the paperwork. My brother and I have basically caught so many criminals, mostly law enforcement officers, to include DAs and juries and judges now, that we literally have over 30 cases that we are behind on trying to catch up on, just simply writing them down. And so we're having to do things out of order now. That's why we're giving you this call here today. Basically, most of these cases are homeless discrimination related, if not exclusively. And so we've already won most of the trials. We've won like 15 some odd trials. Very basic things where officers just don't use their maps, or they don't use the elements. They don't go through, and they just kind of pick people up. And so we got most of those trials out of the way. We do have a couple of them coming up, but we do have a couple of appeals that we lost.
I'm on the treadmill at home on my day off, and you sound like you're doing pretty good. Can you just call back and leave this message, and then I will answer, and then I'll catch you on Friday and see what we can do?
Well, sure. Actually, I mean, it's so short. This is what I was going to finish saying. I promise. It's not even worth the voicemail. So basically, most of the trials we have coming up, we have a lot of trials. We've won a lot. We have a couple coming up. We lost a couple, and the ones that we lost, we have going through the appeal process right now, but they are not going anywhere, and it's slow, and it's also, that's just my own appeal, wherein you guys obviously have crimes that are still being committed in your jurisdiction by officers, and so I'm just trying to report those crimes. And so it's really, 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 really easy. There is a bench to the east side of Safeway. If you guys know, like the Horseshoe area, it had some issues this year. There was like a fence that went up, and then it got replaced with like the rocks and stuff. You know what I'm talking about, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, there's the.
You're not being very short. I'm going to go here.
Oh, okay, that's okay. Well, east side of Safeway. There's benches up that they just got replaced with rocks. All your force seems to think that's private property, and it's within the 100-foot right-of-way. And I jumped a fence earlier this year into the fenced area. That fence was actually put up illegally in the right-of-way by the people that put it up. They took the fence down, but everyone seems to think I'm still trespassing, and that was kind of the sting, is they all think I'm trespassing on private property when that was a 100-foot right-of-way that I jumped within. And so the district case number is 16CR208, and I've explained all this to the district attorney, and he still seems to think I'm either trespassing or doesn't want to answer my questions. And so basically all you guys are falsely reporting to authorities, you're attempting to influence public servants, you're submitting false documents for recording, so forth and so on. It's very, 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 very simple. It's a 100-foot right-of-way. It's a 143-year-old city plat that you can go online to your city docs website, original town plat, look that up. That's where I'm at. You guys don't know the fence law, the 2384, the trespassing, right-of-way, and nothing. And so I'm just trying to start a ball where you guys can start looking into that case. That's all. 16CR28. That's all. I'm very sorry for, catching on your day off here. I'll try and catch you guys on your day on. We'll just do that. So. No worries. Thank you anyway. Like I said, it's pretty simple. But I guess if you guys want me to call back with a voicemail or go try harder in a different way, I will. I'm sorry to catch off on your day off here. Thank you, sir. Take care. Bye-bye.